welcome to another edition of the Buck Stops Here. I am your host, Hound Dog Buck 50, bringing you the latest in battle rap news. And I am the charismatic GOAT, the illest battle rapper in the game. Now, on this one, we're going to talk about Cassidy and his syllable rant that he's been on of late. Now, it's been a minute since I talked about something, but I thought about this for a while. I just didn't jump on it. Then I saw something recently and it made me say, let me talk about this. So, anybody who's been watching battle rap, Cassidy's been, doing his thing. He just battled Hitman Holla, and now he's trying to put together a tournament, and he's had, rented out a house where he had, multiple battle rappers and MCs come to his house. And there's a lot of interviews online where they're talking about different things. Now, on this particular episode, well, no, not episode, it was many episodes actually. He was talking about syllables, rappers who rap more than one syllable, and he's giving all these examples, and he's got several different, videos where he's saying like, this is how you should rap, and this is what makes it, dope, or whatever you want to say. And the most recent one that I saw is with him, daylyt, Math Hoffa. I know there's somebody else, at least one more person, but I can't name them right now. And he's having a debate again about the whole syllable thing. So at one point, Math brought up something that I thought was very valid. He said, well, what about dudes that don't rap multi-syllables, like, say, Prodigy from Mobb Deep? And he said, are you going to sit here and say that he never had a dope verse? And then, Cassidy's response was, no, but you can't go against that. That's the science. That's what makes it the science. The syllables and this, that. And he's I've watched him on many different videos. He's like, see, trajectory, that's 3 syllables. And ambassadry, that's 3. And maybe that might not have been exactly the word he used, but anybody that's watched it, you know what I'm talking about. So my feeling on it is this, and I feel like I'm qualified because I'm an MC. So I'm not just a blogger just talking out the side of his neck. I come from it. I'm in the battlefield. So peep what I'm about to drop on you. This my theory about all of this, there's multiple layers of how I feel about it. I feel like, for one, when Cassidy's talking about what he's talking about, I kind of feel like this is also his way of justifying to say that he beat Goods and he beat Arsenal. Because this is the thing. Cassidy, I don't mind having debates with people. You know what I mean? But you have to be a person that can be spoke to. And Cassidy can never be spoke to. Everything, when I'm watching these videos, everything is Cassidy makes a point, and my point is correct. Nobody can make a point to Cassidy. And it's as a group back in my day called Souls of Mischief once said, that's when you're lost. Cassidy, somebody has to be able to tell you where you went wrong or what you could do better. It can't just be no, the science, no. And I don't care who you are, a person should be able to tell you, like, nah, that ain't it. Okay, how many syllables you put together? That stuff you did against Goods and Arsenal wasn't it. And was they that great? No, but they was better than what you was. Bottom line. Now, when you get into these multiple syllables and all of that, Cassidy's trying to say this for fact. This is what makes you doper. No, you can't do that. There is no one recipe that stands. You got people in music who didn't know how to read music, but they've created some classic music. And you might argue the fact that they didn't know how to read music is probably what created their sound, because they didn't follow the textbook rules. I myself, when I rhyme, whether it's rhyming to a beat or preparing a round, I don't sit back and say, make a conscious effort that I'm going to do a multi-syllable, or I'm going to have 5 punchlines and then I'm going to stop. And I just do what I feel. I once had a homie say to me, you should change your style because most battle rappers' style goes like whatever, and yours goes at whatever rhythm. And I said, well, that's what makes it my style, because I'm not following their format. I'm going to my own spirit and what my spirit tells me to say. There's no right or wrong way. You know what I'm saying? You listen to somebody like, say, Biggie Smalls, Notorious Big, and compare him to, like, say, a Big Pun or Kool G Rap. Way more stuff going on when they rap. Kool G Rap, Big Pun. The words are, bunched in together, very complex, but still eloquently heard because you can hear everything they're saying. Biggie's more like, I don't want to say simplistic, but it's more flatline to where you hear it. Atrocious, ferocious, one of the locusts. Whereas somebody like Kool G Rap, rapid and villain, actively killing, mackily willing, and knackily dilling, dally dally dally. That's how he raps. But does it make it better? Not necessarily. See, there's a difference between here's the thing. Being the most complex doesn't mean you're the best. It's just like in football, you got different categories. Who's the fastest? If you look at Randy Moss, more explosive than T.O. But T.O. on his side, he could catch the deep ball, but he could also block. He could catch balls across the middle. So it's if you were to grade it on a whole package as a whole, some may argue that T.O. was better. So I don't agree at all with this syllable nonsense that Cassidy's talking about. I get what he's saying, but here's the thing. Whether you're doing 4 syllables, 7 syllables, 8 syllables, 1 syllable, when you open your mouth and you start to rhyme, we know either you got it or you don't. I'm not judging you being dope off of the fact that you got how many syllables. Nah, man. I know flavor when I hear it. And if you got that flavor, you got that flavor. And if you don't, you just ain't got it. And it takes more than just having multi-syllables. And I'm sorry, Cassidy, man. I'm watching these videos and it's like, I respect Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad that nobody can tell him nothing. And he's creating a narrative to where everything customizes him. I'm seeing all of that. This is all a narrative to protect yourself. So basically, you creating the rules if you lost the battle or not. And then if Cassidy can create the rules, of course, he will never lose. I won the battle because of this. I win every battle. Nah, man, it don't go that way. And that's all I wanted to say, man. I'm not buying the whole syllable thing. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? But don't forget to like and subscribe, leave comments, and as always, peace, love, and whatever else you think of love.